An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Texas Longhorns and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It smothers. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Arch is going to throw for it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Manning. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and gets
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Tigers want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the back over the middle. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Manning. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got...
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected. Key narration volume set to 100. Key narration volume set to 100.
With the ball, instead it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
And you just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
What a job off front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. It's caught. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I love this tight end because Manning's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Manning with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here's Arts to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of...
What you mean? I threw it to him as he was coming back to the ball. You ain't making too much sense, bro.
This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that...
Oh, you underthrew it.
They need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
And he's got room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches.
It was behind him, bro.
And let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage. But you know, I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Did they change the defensive settings a little bit, like on the line and stuff?
He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down with it.
So what about on on the pad? You can't do nothing on the pad no more? Like the directional pad?
Who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got
Why they change it? You can't change it back now, right?
They'll run it. It's Brown. Maybe some room here.
I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels mad weird.
He drives it to the 10-yard line.
Good looking, bro. He just told me that right now.
Nice decision.
It feels mad weird.
These RPOs, man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way.
Nah, I'm in a league, so I'm trying to like get a little game in real quick before I, you know what I mean?
Makes the catch. He gets it in.
But it feel weird. Like the offense still feel good, but the defense feel different a little bit.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter.
I had threw that interception because normally my tight end is cutting in, and I threw it to X, not realizing the icons changed on that play. I was mad as fuck. Oh man.
Here he comes from inside his own.
Nah, the defense is hard because I'm normally like trying to do my pre-adjustments, and I can't hit my this shit popping up with the dudes.
Ready to get this drive started. This is when the pressure can
Oh yeah, they need to change that back. I don't know why the hell they did that.
The heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that.
What's the point of using a directional pad then?
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him.
You using a new passing system or no?
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots.
Man.
Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of
Yeah, they
fresh air.
changed up
get
this
more
whole
excitement.
shit.
They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know
They changed up this whole shit. I tried to shade inside on that. Oh man.
More breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. He lets one fly deep.
Oh! That shit went through his hands. Oh!
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast.
I don't know how to commit.
The offensive line have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Oh yeah, that new catching system. My God, I might have to change. I put it back on regular, but nah, bro, that's two catches you done caught on my ass. Crazy. That's what's up though. They get a receiver a little bit more of advantage to catch. I like that. That's more realistic though. Like niggas ain't really dropping those passes sometimes that they were dropping last time.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical?
He's got it. And good coverage.
I like the new tackles too a little bit. But this defense is hard.
Timeout, and these guys really need
There gotta be a way to change this shit.
Cut into this lead before halftime.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Push forward on the sneak.
Oh.
Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
Did it come up with the Did it come up with like the mash button thing or no? It was regular.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Push ahead on the sneak.
What the hell?
Quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Hey, he looks short on that play, and the quarterback sneak is such an easy play, and you trust it because the quarterback gets the ball right away, but that defensive line was having none of it. Failed fourth down. Big-time stop for this defense.
Got out of trouble.
You can?
Finds his tight end. And they're able to make the tackle.
They give you a whole bunch of losses, though, or you just can restart it?
Down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Here's Manning to throw. It's complete to the left. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Longhorns head it quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want...
Finding some room. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Longhorns.
Nah, don't lead this game, shit. I'm just testing shit out too. Don't lead this one, shit.
Here's a hit. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
When you talk about versatility,
I took it off, but I'm about to try to put it back on. I was trying to put it on, but I couldn't find it when I had the game on pause.
That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Quarterback moving. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And as the clock is winding down.
Oh, they changed it. They changed the meter.
Just drives it between.
They changed the meter. It's invisible now.
Now the lead is even bigger.
Well, at least when it's the time is not there, like when no time left in actual critical moments. That's good. Even if you don't call a timeout, they still they made the time meter invisible. I like that so far. I gotta figure out this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25.
I gotta figure out how this should go.
So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak.
I mean, they had the D-pad to make changes since forever. Why the hell?
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Didn't have a lot of room to run.
So you can't commit to the run and pass no more?
44.
Nah, that shit not up there, bro.
Throwing Manning. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the physical play there forces the incomplete.
How do I change this passing? Coaching, offense. I don't know how to change it. I put it on regular, but I was trying to change it. But I can't find it. I think so. Yeah, I don't see it.
On first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver...
Their running feels a little bit smoother, too. Like when you run the ball without touching the power.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
I feel a little better.
We don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Go.
Fires left. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Good looking out. But how you... I don't know. It just feels weird.
To the right. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, I got to figure it out.
About this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit.
Wow.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100.
That was crazy.
It'll be third down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
It'll be third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Why the hell I can't fucking... Why he not moving across the play? He's not even going in motion. They changed that too? Oh, man. Dude tried to make me sub this dude in.
Come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll move the wide receiver.
So weird how they made those changes like that.
The run inside. It's Smothers. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's chased out of bounds.
What the hell, y'all going to a party or something?
Out at his own 14-yard line, not much on that kick return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball.
That was good. Play.
Steps away to find some room. Looking down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Damn.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
I was trying to make adjustments.
Running free. Touchdown Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Damn, man. Making adjustments, then I fucking...
Put this one in play.
Man.
First snap of the drive from the 25. Arch is going to throw for it. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball.
I mean,
I like the slide.
it's a new game, so it feel like you actually got to play football because it ain't no tendencies. You know what I mean? You ain't really knowing what's working, so it feel like real football. But it's only gonna feel like this for like, you know, a week or two or a month. So right now it feel like real football, but you know, eventually, once you start knowing the keys and all that.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Could be an alley. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, it seems a little bit smoother, like when you're running. They made some adjustments to it. Seemed like they actually pick up who they're supposed to pick up and get to the next level so far. It's still hard to run though, but
they'll give it to Brown. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to
plan. You in college? You in college, bro?
Stay on the field. They put some nice.
What college you go to?
Back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly
where you about to go?
What you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody.
What you playing?
It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection.
All right, what position?
Throw it again.
All right, you tall?
Manning.
Damn.
Oh, they're after him. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down,
just keep doing your thing, though, bro.
Guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
You're already big as hell, no Diddy. You know what I mean? Just put that work in. You already got halfway there.
This guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is.
Got an extra year to lock in.
He's smart. He still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
Let's it fly.
No. That's BS. He was guarding somebody else. He was guarding somebody else.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is I got the football.
I'm just chilling, bro.
First thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football.
I got YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now, though. It's Y. Davis.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man. WHY DAVIS.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Yeah, it's the name in the corner. The WHY.
Taking one back to the house.
Yeah. Nah, you threw that one to me. I ain't know where to go. You threw that one to me.
Absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways.
Yeah, it's why David. You'll see it pop up.
Right there.
Hopefully.
You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now.
Like shoe reviews and. Nah, I didn't, bro. I knew I wasn't. I just came back in the country for real. I was in Puerto Rico for a minute.
Let's see what he can do with the return.
So I didn't apply though. I should have just to, you know what I mean, get my luck. You know what I mean? Never know, but he did.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Damn, that's what's up.
They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Damn. How many follows you got on TikTok?
Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on.
That's what's up. When he going out there?
First and 10 at the 34. Wants to go right back downfield.
Nah, it's, I don't know what it is, but I can't. When I'm on defense, you can't shade them in and out no more. Shade, commit. Global,
the explosive plays
ultra aggressive. What the hell is that?
Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball
commit
and get ready to run some
commit. Why they not moving though?
To throw, it's 11.
But they don't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out.
It's complete on the right side. At the 35, he's loose. Just carving up this.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Down to the 24.
They don't even like shade. You can't tell if they shading inside or outside now though. Press, move back, press, inside. Oh, alright, yeah, okay. I'm about to say, what the hell's going on in this game?
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. LSU right back to the line.
Damn.
Running the red zone, it's Durham. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Good gain on the return. And this defense has
nah, this defense is going to take a little bit of getting used to.
And that's kind of what
because you can't set it up.
They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT. And it's a micro.
He uncorks one deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
Yeah.
So they're letting it fly.
Here's Arts to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Nah, good game, bro.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This is a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo, this game feels a little bit different, man. Like it feels good, but it feels different. Like when I'm playing it, and it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. But for this next game, I'm gonna try out the new passing system because I had it on the regular standard. So let's see what that's about. But um, it feels a little different. I don't know if I like it. Like every year when a new game comes out, it feels like you actually have to play football, which is a good thing. And I wish that there was a way that they could make it like that like every month, you know? Like just give you, like they switch up how you make adjustments and stuff like that so people can't get used to it and, dominate. I wish they would actually do that. Uh, but it is what it is.
Menu narration
I'm
option
trying to
is set
figure out
to
how to
off.
put this throwing thing back on, but I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. Does anybody know where it's at? Because I don't. Game controls. It's not it. Abilities. No. So everything, I don't know if you guys seen it, but when I first started the game, they asked me if I wanted to go to my old settings or the new ones, and everything is still like the same in that standpoint. But crossplay on player skill. No, that's not it. I have no clue where it's at. Timing based catching. Timing based catching meter. Revamped. Alright. I think I did it. Let's see what happens. I'm probably gonna get my ass with this game because I just, changed my settings, but whatever. Let's try it out. Yeah, this is crazy. Start.
Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your legendary college career. Before you get started, you can customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you'd like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to.
Yeah, this feels like a brand new spanking game, bro. Like, they changed up a few ways you you know, do things on offensive deep. So let's see what happens.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses
go.
and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Notre Dame lining up.
I like that too. They also put in like what your AD wants you to do for the season when you play. That's dope.
And it'll come out to the 25.
I'm not playing all these away games. It's a little different. First 2 games
This place
away.
is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Under fire.
Oh shit.
And they got it.
And they
All
gotta
right.
protect their quarterback.
Seems like this guy already knows what he's doing.
A little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Snagged it, and there's running room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Can't get it.
Man.
Not able to get outside. They tried to run
This guy's about to give me a run for my money.
It'll be fourth down.
I don't even know how to make an adjustment.
Fourth down, say it.
Yeah.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
I'm about to get my ass
And
whooped.
the defense jumps on it. And they
This
get
guy
that
already knows a meta play by Notre Dame.
Defense comes up big time on the fourth down play. Trying to get the stop.
Yeah,
Making sure he
no
doesn't
good.
get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it. But more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover.
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
No bueno.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Back to throw, it's Carr. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action, C.J. Carr. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Here's Carr to throw. Setting up the screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient.
I think when you got so used to playing a game a certain way, then you come into this totally different experience.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under.
He's already learning how to cheat this game, man.
They're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The short hands, it's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go play action with Ncaa. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Throwing, Ncaa. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. The run inside. It's Johnson. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on third down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Ncaa to throw for it on 4th. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run.
Makes the grab in their space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good decision. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero covers, like nobody covers it at all. And that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
He'll be stopped right there. He put him in the spin cycle and got 7. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Carr. Rushes on him. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Fires into the end
It's
zone.
supposed to be a pick, bro. You right there watching it.
As they were trying to strike for 6.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
Trying to get it to the mark. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Irish. Getting set for the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane in the running back.
Ah, man.
It's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Discards him with the stiff arm. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Here's Ncaa27 to throw. Bringing the heat.
Man, bro.
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole. And
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throwing, Carr. Looking left. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa27. Going for the big play. And he went for it all on the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open and try to make plays in the passing game.
Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at the Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent...
He'll take a shot. Got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Again, it's Ncaa27.
Oh, my God.
Picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to him. Picks up the first down.
Defensive commit shit on this is stupid, bro. Can't even fucking set up the defense I want.
What a big play, backed up.
Ah, man.
The big thing here is you're just trying to give yourself some space to work, and what a job up front of creating some big lanes and gaps for the ball carrier to get a huge chunk of yards.
Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got.
He'll take the deep shot.
Wow.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception.
Definitely got to take off those settings. Because that right there
formation for these receivers.
don't make any sense.
Firing again.
Look at this.
Almost intercepted.
Dropping picks.
Incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Definitely not dealing with that.
Dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision making.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Hits the open man.
His catch meter was in the red and he caught it? Or was that my catch meter? I'm so confused right now. I don't know what's going on.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air again, Carr. This time it's complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Saying. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Complete to the left. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads it left. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running inside, it's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. I think guys, like, they've struggled to get points on the board and to move the ball consistently. And so I love the shot right here before the half, but they got to find something to hang their hat on, something they do really, really well. Because going into
I'm getting my ass whooped.
Been a lot to talk about in a positive way.
This dude done practiced and played this game. This is ridiculous. I don't even know how I'm playing this dude.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things
That's
underway
crazy.
in the second half. He'll start the
It's like he already know the adjustments and everything.
And the return man
He's definitely somebody that just didn't get the game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Shakes off the defender. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Off the RPO, complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Again, it's Carr. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Holds it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Carr on play action. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Gets the back moving. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Finds his man. And the defense makes the stand. Never got close to the goal line, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over.
And that makes 5 interceptions.
This passing shit is stupid.
Nightmare is alive.
Taking that shit back off.
Extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. In the red area, it's Mobley. Got enough space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision, but this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complementary football on the other side. They've complemented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it up to 30. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Say it. Shoots it to the left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown it.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Saying back to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready. Spider over. Spider over. Where did he go?
He'll run it again. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I can't even score.
Action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mobley. Bounced off his feet.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense
ran out of bounds, bro.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm not quarterback, I'm not OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Here's Sayin to throw. Here's a heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Makes a diving catch along the left sideline.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And the Buckeyes are threatening on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. How about this? These guys are going for two. Again, it's Sayin. Almost had the completion, just missed it. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The option, the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Firing to the right, complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm gonna go attack and make some plays.
Snags it, and he's open. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man on the right. Might have a chance. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, say it. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. That game not nearly as competitive as many of us expected. I think it was a quintessential example of one team got ready for a game and the other one got ready for a fight.
Yeah, I think we've got a new favorite to win the national championship right now. If you're betting this top 5 opponent to blow out the #1 team in the country like that, that is a statement everybody's got to take account of. Unbelievable talent, and what a dominant performance.
I mean, they put it together. And to watch them dismantle that, they made that team, who was #1 in the country, look really, really average. This is my new favorite to win the college football playoff. They proved it today. They can beat anybody, and they can beat anybody bad. That's a great team they just took apart.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Cookie narration volume set to 100. Cookie narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the Western Michigan Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Broncos will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Canes ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll run the counter. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throwing more. Finds his man. It's Hill. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Yeah, we could run it if you want. Yeah, send me the invite, man.
He might want another play. Moore to the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield.
I had to take off that damn new passing system. That shit is stupid, man.
You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterback.
I'm over there trying to throw it and dude throwing it behind him. What the hell?
The read game, all the stuff they can do, it opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
So now it's second and long. Dante Moore. Catch in the middle. It's Davison.
I had to take that pass and shit off, man. That shit cost me the game last game.
28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
You got a mic on the
defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Here's Moore to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone.
There we go.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this offense proves on this opening drive, they are going to take shots. They find the big wide receiver out right. Dude, the go route is one of the hardest routes to defend. They throw it up. Their guy makes the play and gets the touchdown. This offense strikes first.
And the extra
yeah, that passing shit messed me up last game, bro. Like, it made me, like, almost not even want to play the game no more. So, the classic shit definitely where I'm going to be at.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
I need a lot of practice on defense, yo. This new defensive system they got is weird. Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I'm talking to the chat. Yeah, I can hear you.
Ncaa now rolling to the left. That was an
drop the
eyelash
pass.
away from being picked off.
Looking at the
That
ball.
is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, going to the air. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Sometimes just punt the ball. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal. Moore. Pressure coming. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Ducks.
And how about this signal caller today, man? Showing you he can do it through the air and now with the legs, showing off the repertoire, showing why he is so hard to defend, and this defense is feeling it early in the football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
What the fuck?
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the 1st half.
Pulls it in. It's Stewart. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Throwing more. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the gun. Under fire. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
I mean, I'm still getting used to the game, bro. But last game, I turned on that new passing system. I could not do it, man. So.
Dante Moore. Trying to find the end zone.
Damn.
Just
Nah, I like that too. That's new, because if you holding the L2 button, you cannot move.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
They have been road warriors here in this
Oh.
game. Coming into a tough environment.
How you did
in all
that?
3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant.
How you try to jump off? How you did that with the dude? The jump off sides early.
Up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21.
I'm about to say, I know damn well you ain't make me miss that shit.
Great starting field position, moving at 27 yards. And they close that.
You like the game so far, though, or nah?
Few inches and the score.
Nah, the defense different, right?
And the returner goes down.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to basically play the game over the way they got this shit.
Here's Ncaa to throw. Got a man, it's Fletcher. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside, it's Fletcher. Chain gang on the
Yeah, it's no more like pass commit or pass commit defense. It's, you could make them go to the right, you could make them go to the left. So I'm like playing around with some stuff.
Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
He's going to take off.
That's a good juke.
Oh. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That was crazy.
It's a proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running, and you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast, and the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4.
I'm liking the new adjustment pad, though, like on defense, how you can use that L1 button. And then on offense, you can also do it. That's kind of cool. I like that a lot. It's literally a brand new game. Like, if anybody is interested in, like, knowing how it feels. I mean, when any game comes out for the first day, it feels like a brand new game. But this game feels like completely different from the previous ones. It actually feels like you're playing football, which is what I think a lot of people want to feel when they play in the game. So it's definitely a new dynamic in the game, in my opinion. And if you're competitive, you know, I think this is a game that you might want to like to play. But it's definitely going to, not yet because the game is still new, but it's definitely going to be those plays in here where people, you know, spam and you can't do. And then, you know, pre-adjustments that they make in this game. But pretty far, I mean, I like it, but it's just, I don't know, different. It's different.
Couldn't find a way to create that
really different.
as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Running inside, it's Fletcher. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one, and now we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Throwing, Ncaa. Safe completion on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
I will say that the game did make it a little bit easier. Like, if somebody is doing something too much, or if you want to stop a certain thing, they do have that option by pressing L1. I like that. Oh, couldn't get that tackle.
Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has
On
a few
both
catches
offense
in this
and
game.
defense.
I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They knock him down right there.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just...
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk. And, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling right and going deep. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
More. Showing the
Yeah, that's cool, right? Yeah, so like, I like that. They made it like a little bit easier. Like, okay, if you want to stop an inside run or inside pass. So I like that, but I still got to get used to like the adjustments and shit, you know? Yeah. That's dope, right?
This offense has it with really good field position.
I'm still trying to figure out like what's like if that shit, you know what I mean, what works and what not. So that's pretty dope.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And the Ducks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Ncaa. That pass is incomplete.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like you actually got to play football, right? Like, you actually, like, but, you know, once you get used to it and shit, it's not going to feel like that no more. But right now, it feel like you actually, like, you know, got to, like, play fucking football.
Rushes on him.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his second fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know, as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The same thing that I'm doing to you right now, the same thing somebody did to me last game, bro. That shit fucking crazy.
Throwing more. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
Moore will throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Defense wants to bring the heat. On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. Throwing right. Makes a connection. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, it's Hill. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll try the counter.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Going to the run, it's Davison. Maybe a crease. Running through contact. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Here's Ncaa to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period.
Oh, shit, the field changed. The colors, oh, shit. That's dope.
They'll go to the counter.
Oh, that's dope. They had it, like,
And he's able to find a little bit
more dynamic
before they get him down.
And maybe the big
That's
fella
dope.
can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Throwing, Ncaa escapes the pressure to his right. It'll be incomplete.
How the hell he just staring at it?
But just couldn't find anybody open.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him.
Unleashes one deep. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
That's a pick. Come on.
This thing off with a touchdown.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Well, play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Fighting off the defender. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think
let's go. Oh. Yo, it's good. You can hear me? Cool. You got a regular game? You got a regular game chat? I don't know if the party, I don't know. Can you hear me on the regular stream? I don't know if I'm in a party. Does it work like this? Cool. Who you playing with? Who you playing with? Yeah. Send me the invite. My game is getting super old, so it's been like shutting off lately, but let's see. I don't think so. Let me see. I just went to messages. Did it work? You still there? There you go. Can you put it on Heisman in 4 minutes? Ooh. Oh, they got a black jersey? I didn't even know that. Yeah. I think you might have to go back and put it on Heisman at 4 minutes and keep the clock on. Yeah, send me another one. I'll be right here. Put it on 4 minutes, Heisman, and keep the clock on 20 on what's the name? Dang. I didn't even know they had a black jersey. That's my team that I'm gonna be using this season. But yeah, man, my system is getting super old. It's been like overheating. I don't know. It's bad. I gotta get a new system. You could just leave it at what it's at. It should be at 20. Is that 20? Yeah, you just leave it on that. But put it on Heisman in 4 minutes though. Dang. Let me know when you send it. Alright. You good? You nasty? You gonna beat my butt, man? Dude about to kick up on me.
Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. EA Sports College Football with an early season non-conference showdown that might carry a little more weight than just conference bragging rights. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
It might be small, but it is mighty. The Duke fan base has really started coming alive, and just 40,000 fans can sound like 60 the way they are passionate and yelling for their Blue Devils. Duke is finding some success in football in the last decade, and Wallace Wade Stadium is starting to really rock and roll when opponents come to town. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
My bad. I was feeding my dog. I'm ready. Let's see what I could do.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted in the first drive.
I got kind of lucky on that one.
Not the way you want to start
He wasn't in position like that, in my opinion.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Well,
say it again.
As you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make.
You know what? I'm not.
You got to pay it off.
I wouldn't say that.
Scoring a touchdown didn't have far to go.
Not yet. I wouldn't say. Like, it's a lot of new stuff. It's a lot of new stuff in the game.
He'll bring it back, looking for help.
Oh, I didn't even try to QB sneak stuff yet. Dang.
Shake loose and he'll be brought down at the 24.
What else they got? You said?
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion.
I didn't even try that yet neither.
Yeah.
Dang, you know more about the game than me, man.
Hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return.
What other game you like to play?
They'll go on offense from the 21.
What other game you like to play?
Over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, like other games.
Serious, man.
Like Call of Duty.
Film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Damn.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes.
You got all the game.
Back there in the pocket.
Dude about to beat my butt.
Just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front. He sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
No, good tackle.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail.
Dang, he punt that joint all the way down there. That's a crazy punt.
Track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Back to throw. It's Hughes.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Man.
The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Extra point here will tie the game.
Ooh.
And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He spins that thing down the middle.
Oh.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way.
Bang.
Touchdown, Duke. Took it all the way back to the house. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating a turnover and getting points off of it.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Man, you about to kick my butt, man. It's crazy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's Holman. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Lets it fly.
Oh, man.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. And they'll bring him down after a short pick.
Dang, man.
And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's Hughes. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the
Yeah, man. You know what you're doing over there, huh?
This offense in business.
And I think they found a matchup.
That dude about to kick my butt, man.
Problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just
makes a grab and room to run. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about
man.
the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't.
Yeah, how long you been subscribed, bro? How you found me?
You could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them.
Number 39, set to kick off.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I appreciate the sub, man. Dang. You stream too?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
All right.
Looking for a man. It's Hughes. Here's the pressure.
Dang.
Can't make the connection. And
Dude
the
got me
defense
locked up.
Putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Oh.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target.
Oh, word.
No one's open.
I appreciate that, bro.
And live to play another day.
Hey, you all right, yo? You know how to play this game, man. How long you had it, since day one?
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Dang, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wide.
Got my ass locked up.
Man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open.
Guys, look at this. A
This
surprise.
dude working me.
And go for it here on 4th down.
Working me, man.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's brought down.
How I got rid of it. I don't know how I got away with that one.
That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. Fireworks aplenty in this first quarter, and these two teams put up some numbers as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on
that boy said.
The defense is behind their footing. We're ready to go here in the second.
I wasn't expecting him to do that.
Changing into the field.
Oh, man.
Field on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And they weren't able to make
I thought I caught that.
Looking for an explosive play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Dang.
Executing perfectly.
This dude been practicing, man.
Being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
You been practicing, or you just know you just good at the game? What's up?
Speed up that thought process. Get near his legs. All those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
Caught, and he's got room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
You still there, bro? I can't hear you.
A weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive would be more productive. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He takes it in. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And they did tack on the extra point.
What other team you like? Or you from North Carolina? That's why you like Duke?
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive.
So why you like Duke?
Big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance.
Okay.
I'll say this.
Sweet.
You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early.
I might have found the antidote, man. I might have found what you don't like, man.
Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Oh.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Hughes. And he
How you dropping that?
Didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and he stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Man.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had...
Fires toward the end zone.
Oh.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for
That's crazy.
defense. Man, he's a problem.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Hauls it in.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
To the air on second down. Under fire.
Hey, how the hell he get in front of me?
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Working that left side now. And into the end zone. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. With the run on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
They'll try to power it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
I ain't trying to let that happen, bro.
We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
I ain't trying to let that happen.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room.
I got all of that kick. I wasn't expecting to make that.
The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set to get this second half underway.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You giving me a challenge, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They give it to him again.
Got to hold that block.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time.
Go.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Holman. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's.
I gotta figure out how to score right here, man. You in the game, man. You still in the game with me, bro. I gotta get a little bit of a lead on you.
That's what you gotta do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Pulls it in. And he motors into
Good
the end
pass.
zone.
Through the zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. On the run from inside his own 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Gets it to him on the screen. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
That's BS right
The
there.
pass is incomplete. The flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.
Oh.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get
I'm gonna try to stop you from getting in there.
Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. 2nd down now after the sack. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw on 1st down.
God, catch that.
Little off. Incomplete.
And, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive. And I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did
Nah, this was a good game, though, bro.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to.
Nah, I do, but I don't really play it. Actually, I don't have it on my system at the moment, though. I deleted it to make space for this. Download.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
I normally play this.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this
College.
on ice.
This Madden. And when GTA come out, I'll most likely get that too.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Holman. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind.
Yeah, you definitely did your game thing in this one, bro. I thought I was going to lose that in the beginning.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses.
Oh, good game, bro. Hopefully we play again later or something.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back to back.
Yo, he almost beat my butt, man. Crazy.